You guys are a handful. Gentlemen from the kitchen, come on over to the lounge. Come join me, come join me.
Okay, so who's a handful here? Is it Mo or is it me? Who's a handful?
From the looks of it, it seems like it's Mo is the handful.
Look what I made you.
Thank you.
It's championship progress.
I don't think you made this. But gentlemen, it's time for us to now wind it down, wind it back a little bit, and kind of tap into our sensitivity. I mean, we all love a good laugh, but life is not always a joke. Sometimes life is great, but sometimes it is extremely hard. So today we want to explore a few ways to get through life's difficult moments when it comes throwing you a curveball.
And I think what we've seen as a big focus of conversation is how men in particular, I mean, we're seeing the suicide rates and the rates of men who just simply struggle and suffer in silence. It's gone all the way up the roof. Maybe it's always been that way, and now the spotlight's being sort of put on it. In your experience, Mo, I mean, I'm sure that, you know, having lived the experience, how do you cope when life simply isn't a joke for you, when you can tell that, now here I can't even laugh at my own jokes?
The first thing that always comes to mind automatically to go down on my knees and pray. That's the first thing that comes to mind, is that I go on my knees and I pray. But at the same time, we have to kind of understand that faith, hope, culture, spirituality, religion, all boil down to one thing. How are you feeling mentally? You know, your mentality and the way the way your mental health is placed or situated will give you an outlook on life. You know, you can be the most spiritual person but still be depressed.
So it's about addressing the issue.
It's about addressing the issue. You know, it's about really being able to take the time out in silence and tap into yourself and ask yourself those hard questions that you know that no one else would be able to ask you and you'd be able to give a genuine answer for.
That's brilliant. I mean, already, both of you guys have tackled two very prominent and poignant moments in kind of healing yourself. Number one is address the issue. And that's exactly what you guys have highlighted. And number two, take a break.
Take a break.
Sometimes it's okay to press pause.
You know, a lot of people think that going on holiday...
Well, you're getting comfortable here.
Sorry, thank you. A lot of people think that going on holiday is like Instagram social floss. It's not. I realized the importance of going on holiday, especially with my kids, because number one, I create memories for them. You know, you don't want to be a child like myself whose childhood memories are Monges, what's that? Monges, who hello? Monges, why? Suplex, you understand?
Suplex.
You know, so with mental health comes with being able to reflect on moments that made you happy in life. How do you give your kids the ability to have great mental health and great mental wellness? It's to give them memories, experiences that when they're going through a tough time, they can rewind and reflect back on those moments and find that sunshine, find that happiness and bring it to the present, you know? There's nothing new under the sun. It's all about how it's done, all right? And trust you me,
Speak on it.
Social life, the club, the party will always be there. It will always be there. You can take a break from the club for 10 years and come back and you still find the club to be the exact same thing.
The music might be different, but it's the
exact same thing.
Absolutely.
So people's fear of missing out in terms of being socially available is the number one problem. When you remove yourself from those situations and then you have time with self and you reflect to yourself, Valentine's Day is not just about loving the next person, but we really need to now start thinking about how much do we love ourselves? How much time do you take out to reflect on yourself and just say, you know what, ngiyakuthanda Monges. You know what I'm saying? You need that. And a lot of men in South Africa don't have that quiet space in their mind.
The pressure, the stresses, work. It's a lot.
Correct.
Expectations.
So take a break. It's very important to take a break.
And another element that I kind of want to introduce into the subject, and it's something we actually touched base with your wife, or Mrs. Mome, on Tuesday's show, and that was taking time for physical activity. You know, kind of finding the physicality within yourself, whether it's taking a walk, dancing. I love dancing.
I'm into TikTok now.
Oh, yeah, TikToker.
Show me some of your favorite and your best. Is that it? That is, that's choreo, TikTok.
Get inside. That's what
This whole Mapiano thing is a vibe, yo. It's a whole vibe, yo.
Yeah.
But on a serious note, it is that, right? Getting that physical movement. And we take it for granted. It doesn't mean go and get a six-pack in 2 months when we say physical movement.
Yes.
Sometimes it really is just taking a walk, which is something you actually said on Tuesday that you've now taken to, you have a deeper appreciation for. It's taking a walk.
Yeah.
It's amazing what that can do for you. You come back feeling a lot.
Some people can't take a walk because immediately when you go outside and take a walk, you are chased by dogs. There's people who are selling.
Sometimes
You know,
tigers.
there's those guys in the corner. Uncle, yes, now to run, uncle, please.
Yeah.
You know, you only people must actually understand that. Also, there's different ways to break out in one space at home.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Breathing techniques.
Yes.
Teach yourself breathing techniques that really helps a hell of a lot. You could be going through the most stressful moment in your life, but if you get your breathing right, if you get your heartbeat in tune, and you become in sync with yourself, that's when you can actually be in a space of visualization. That's when you're in a space whereby you can think things out, you can play things out, and come out of that situation being able to make rational, good decisions.
Well, on that beautiful note, ladies and gentlemen, to end off the show, we are going to serve up some funny fortune cookies. So don't go anywhere.